Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Attleboro Mayor Paul Heroux is getting ready to begin another year in office. We recently spoke with him about what he hopes to accomplish over the next year.
In the year 2021, this is going to be my fourth full year as mayor, and I have a number of projects that I'd like to see come to completion and some other projects that I'm going to be starting. So every year, my number one budget priority is no layoffs in any city department. Every city department is underfunded, understaffed, and under-equipped. And layoffs, if we have a tough budget year, mean that city residents wouldn't be getting the same level of services that they have come to expect and appreciate. So my number one budget priority in FY22 budget is going to make sure that we don't have any layoffs in any city department. One of the projects I'd like to do in the budget is to create a new traffic unit for the police department. Speeding is one of the biggest complaints I get as mayor, and with the creation of a traffic unit in the police department, we would be able to deploy police officers to some of the hot spot speeding zones that some people describe as drag strips. In addition to creating a traffic unit within the police department, what I'd like to do is put up more speed radars throughout the city and more lighted crosswalks. And these basically help motorists see when somebody is looking to cross. It's a strobing light that will allow the pedestrian to gain better visibility by a motorist, and that way the motorist will follow the law and hopefully stop when somebody's crossing at a crosswalk. Another thing I'd like to do is to continue working on the downtown. We have a number of projects with new buildings. We are also looking at a couple of new projects that are going to be rehabilitating some old vacant buildings. So the idea is that we want to get a lot more people living downtown. And when you have a lot more people living downtown, you're going to be able to have the foot traffic necessary to sustain some new businesses. We've had a couple of programs where we've offered money to different local businesses that are already there to help keep them afloat during this pandemic. And we've also offered money to aspiring businesses. These are new businesses that are coming to Attleboro, and much like with the COVID money to help businesses stay afloat, this is also money that is coming from the state. So both the COVID money and the money for these new businesses have both come from the state. Other things I'd like to do, want to keep working towards the high school. That is right now on time and on budget. We'd like to keep it that way. Right now it's scheduled to open in August of 2022. I also have a new round of environmental proposals that I'm going to be presenting to the City Council, and I'm also going to be presenting to the Planning Board and Conservation Commission. These things are going to help make Attleboro a greener, cleaner city. We're losing a lot of our green space to new development and to new subdivisions, and that's something we really need to be mindful of. So I'm all in favor of development, especially in the downtown area, but not at the expense of losing more green space. Another thing, part of keeping Attleboro cleaner and greener and trying to improve the downtown district, is we purchased about 23 new trash cans. We're going to deploy them throughout the downtown area. The existing trash bins have been there for well over 25 years. They have far outlived their useful life. They are quite frankly embarrassing. Some of them look like they've been hit by snow plows, or they look like they've been run over by a snow plow. They're in really bad shape. And if we are going to be serious about keeping a downtown clean and having serious about a downtown that is going to attract people and keep people coming down there, it needs to be clean. So I'm excited about this fourth year as mayor. This is a time when we can have a cleaner, greener Attleboro, where we're going to have a lot more businesses and buildings be developed downtown. We're going to have a hopefully safer community by increasing the police presence, by creating a traffic unit, and also having lighted crosswalks and speed radars. So we have a lot of good things going on in the downtown area and throughout all of Attleboro.